Hi, everybody. It's Sue Austin from Roanoke, Virginia. And Heather had asked me to make a video to share with you guys for your event this weekend. And I'm so excited for you. I wish I could be there. I hate to miss any Skinny Body Cure events. And I've been to just about every one of them. Now with all these other ones breaking out around the country, it's hard to get to all of them. But I hope to meet you guys all at the next one in Vegas, because I will certainly be there. And I look forward to that, and as well as the cruise in November. But anyway, Heather wanted me to just kind of give you a little bit of my story in Skinny Body Care, when I started, how I started, and where I am now. I joined this company back in April of 2011. Actually, I had been on Facebook probably for just a few months and was reconnecting with old high school friends, and really didn't know much about Facebook at all. But I was finding friends I hadn't seen or talked to in over 20 years, so it was cool. And one of my good friends that I had gone to school with kept posting this link on her wall for this all natural weight loss product, and she had some pretty good ads, and it caught my eye. And I looked at it a couple times. I probably looked at it 6 or 7 times until one night late at night, I just decided, hey, I can lose a few pounds. It's all natural. I'm going to give this stuff a try. So I ordered it, not even realizing that I had signed up to become a distributor as well. But I got the product. I started taking it, and I loved the way it made me feel. I lost some weight, and I was like, wow, this is a pretty awesome product. And I kept getting these emails, but I never really looked at them. And finally, one night, I decided to go, look at them and get in my back office and see what this business side was all about. So I started really looking at everything. I mean, I was in the official Skinny Dream Team group, and I was watching everybody in there, listening, absorbing all the information I could. And I had never done network marketing before, never really understood it. I was one of those people that thought that's just too good to be true. People can't make that kind of money. And, I just didn't understand it. So the first thing I did was I spent a lot of time learning about this industry and what network marketing was, and looking at some of the top people in the industry and where they come from and where they are now. And I realized that a lot of this industry is working on yourself, learning how to better yourself, make yourself a better person to be able to help other people bring the same things out of them. And so I started doing a lot of personal development, reading a lot of books, watching as many free YouTube videos as I could, people like Jim Rohn and Les Brown and Tony Robbins. And I still do that to this day, every day, at least, probably a good hour a day on some kind of personal development. And I have become such a different person since I joined Skinny Body Care. There were things that I always felt were missing in my life, and things that I wanted to be better at and to improve myself. Making videos, one of them, because this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. But you realize that you can do so much more than you ever thought you could when you start developing yourself and learning about people, really studying people. And anyway, I joined April of 2011, and like I said, it was probably a month or two before I really started doing anything with the business. I, looked at it, learned as much as I could about the company, about the products, started following people on Facebook that were in this company and doing well, and got on every call, every webinar. I still do. I pride myself on learning something new every single day, and I still do. I mean, life is a constant journey of learning new things, and it's just amazing. But anyway, I hit silver probably in that first month that I started really working this, and I was just, doing different things, putting ads on Craigslist, getting on Facebook, and, making posts and following what all the other people were doing, and people started signing up, and I'm like, wow, this is fun. This is great. But I found that a lot of the people never responded to my emails. I'd call them, they wouldn't answer their phone. People just weren't doing anything. And because I had started really researching the network marketing industry, I realized that it really is about finding the right people, and it takes a while sometimes to find the right people that are really going to get this and be ready to change their life and do something with it. So I was a silver for 9 months. I had people joining, quitting, joining, quitting. People just didn't understand it. I took it personally at first, and then I realized it's not me, it's them, and you have to keep presenting this opportunity and this product to people every day, because there's somebody that you can help, and it may not be the right time for them right now. I have had people come back, people that had joined and quit before and come back now because they see what it really is and it's the right time for them in their life. So and I never gave up hope. I always knew that if these people at the top could do this, they were just normal, ordinary people like me. And if they could do it, why couldn't I? So I never lost faith. I stayed very consistent. I worked a full-time job for the first 16 months in this business and worked on my business every day. Every morning before work, I would get up, make a few posts, send some messages, send some emails. On my lunch break, I'd do whatever I could on my phone, or if I could get on the computer, I'd do that after work every night. And I did that for 16 months. And at that time, my first grandchild was born, and I wanted to be the one to watch her. I didn't want my daughter to send her to daycare. So that was my goal, was to be able to quit my job by the time my granddaughter was born. And I did that. That was in May of 2012. And I was gold then. I hit platinum in December of 2012. And in April of 2013, I hit diamond, which was 2 years after being in this company. Just continuing to learn new things, staying consistent, keeping the belief, attending every event. You got to get to events, and you guys pat yourself on the back for being there now, because you cannot imagine how these events can really, really change your whole mindset. You start getting around people that have the same beliefs as you and the same whys, and I mean, it's just incredible. There's nothing like being at a live event and being around like-minded people, and you can learn something from everyone you meet. And I try to do that every time I meet someone. I'll see what I can learn from them, because we all have different things we can offer. And that's the great thing about this company, is we work as one big team. It doesn't matter who your sponsor is, what team you're on. I have always been open to helping everyone, regardless of whether they're on my team or not. I've had so many people helping me along the way that were not on my team. And, I really, really love that about this company. So I just, want to let you know that anybody can do this. I had no experience. I've now totally changed my life in so many ways. I was able to pay off, over $10,000 worth of student loans that I had, credit card bills. I've taken my family on vacations, paid for in cash. I get to go on a cruise in November, and I'm bringing my whole family, including my granddaughter and my mom. So I'm really excited about that. And this can just change your life, but you really have to every day spend time on your business and spend time on yourself. Learn your business, improve yourself in every way that you can, and be sure that you take time and do things that you think you can't do. Like me making this video. Videos have scared me to death, and I'm sure you can tell in this video that I'm not really, really comfortable doing them yet, but I feel so much better after I do, because I tell wow, I did that. It's something I thought I could never do, and I can. And you guys can too. And I'm getting ready now to go out. Got my brochures all ready. I'm going out to pass out and talk to at least 10 people today and give them a brochure. And I normally approach people and just say, do you know anybody that's looking to lose weight? Which almost everyone you're going to talk to is going to know somebody. But the face-to-face is a very hard thing for me too. That's another thing that's making me step out of my comfort zone. But no one's going to know you're in business, or no one's going to know what you do unless you tell them. So it's important to do something every day. And I challenge you all to do the challenge that was challenged to me a while back by one of my mentors. And I was scared to death and didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I knew I had to, because this business and my whys, my reason for doing this were bigger than my fears. So every day for the next 10 days, talk to 10 people and get your information in their hand one way or another. And this was hard for me when I had this challenge at first because I was working full time. I was rushing every morning. I have 3 kids. I'd have to get them ready and out and then rush to work, which was 30 minutes each way. And, I couldn't be late. So I had to, make sacrifices. I had to stop at a couple places on the way to work and on the way home to be able to talk to my 10 people every day. But after I did that, I felt so good. And you get over the fear. It just makes you want to go out and talk to more people. So always bring your business with you everywhere you go. I have my shirt on, my button on. People will start asking you, what's that all about? Make sure you have your brochures with you or your business card. Just get the word out. It's all about exposure. The more people you talk to, the better your business is going to do. And we have an awesome product. We have an amazing company. We have great leaders. We have so much free training. I hope you guys get a lot out of this weekend there and really take the time to learn as much as you can and step out of your comfort zones. It's going to totally improve your business and your life. So have fun, and wish I could be there, but I'll see y'all in Vegas. Have a good day. Bye-bye.